I started the Yelapa Animal Project when I moved to Yelapa full-time about 20 years ago. And I started, when I lived here, saw that there were a lot of animals that were unwanted and neglected, and there were so many of them sick and mangy here. And so I started then to say, somebody's got to do something. Nobody else was, and I just said, I guess I'm somebody. At the beginning of it, I just began to rescue animals little by little. As they got more and more, I was funding it first by myself, and then people started to see my work, started to see what I was doing, and started to give me donations. And then I would do benefit fundraisers, doing concerts, and having all the funds go working with people to do like spaghetti dinners and raising funds that way. The project has grown over this 20 years. We currently have more than 50 animals in our care, and we act as basically the Humane Society and the wildlife rescue here. So animals are always coming and going.
Entonces mi nombre es Ingrid. Yo adopté dos gatitos, una se llama Princesa y la otra se llama Pelusa.
And really what we need is a larger space. I started it out in my home. It has become way too crowded there. We need a separate space for the Yelapa Animal Project Sanctuary and our clinic where we do our free spay neuter campaigns. What we need is assistance to feed the animals that we currently have. We also need money for medicine for our clinic, which works on a free or by donation basis. We also welcome visiting vets that might want to come in and help us do the free spay neuter. We do have a great team of vets that work for really low cost, but it still costs us to do the clinics. And this is where we would build our clinic. This is where we have our spay neuter campaigns, our free clinic obviously clears us out. And it would be just a very simple one-room clinic with a sleeping space above for the visiting veterinarians. And then on this side we'd have the recovery, a covered recovery area for when the animals are recovering from the clinics that we have. It would just be like a simple platform, kind of cement platform with cover on it, so that we have the recovery area there. And then make a fence area here that would have another gate, and this is where the actual sanctuary. So when people are bringing their animals in for the free clinics and stuff like that, that they would still have the sanctuary be sanctuary, but have a space where we can attend to the animals as they're coming in. Over here is where we have right now Pancho. We'd make an area for him, a big nice area for Pancho the goat, and then Don Pepe would be on this side and have a nice area. Even would like to be able to have two separate areas so we can plant grass and move them from area to area so that they have their nice little grazing. And then we have all of this space. We could do food gardens, also like create cat houses so for the cats, that they have little different areas where they have a covered protected area but also free space to roam. We try to have animals be free as much as possible. So this is the main house where the manager and caretaker of the sanctuary will live. We had a hurricane right before we got it, and there is a big hole in the roof, and the whole roof here needs to be replaced because they don't make these type of panels anymore. We have to take that all off, flatten out the roof line, and put a whole new roof on. So that's one of the projects that we are going to be raising funds for. We kind of were imagining somehow incorporating the Caroline Club, making something that they can still see you and be with you, but that they have their own little areas out here, making it, there's already some concrete here, using that, creating a completely covered area where they have their spaces, but it's separate from, and it's easy to wash, but they're still right here by you so that they don't feel so isolated. And we're going to do it all on the simple and the cheap as we can. It's going now, it's a grassroots thing that's been started, and it's like, okay, now it wants to go to the next level.
Entonces, gracias a eso, también se ha reducido mucho los animales en la calle, porque de no ser así, existirían más animales callejeros, porque las perras y los perros no están esterilizados y los gatos no están esterilizados. Entonces habría muchos más perros, muchos animales en la calle, maltratados, sin comida, enfermos. Entonces, gracias al proyecto animal de aquí de Yelapa, dirigido por Deina.
So I'm just a normal person that came and moved to a beautiful place and saw so many animals suffering that I stepped up to do something. It's grown to the point more than I can manage. So I welcome people that have that same passion and love and compassion for animals to come and join me and help me and volunteer, but also just give me the funds that I need to stop the suffering of animals here in Yelapa.